It's time for some Tai Hing milk tea. Hey everyone, welcome back to Obscure Cola, coming to you from my home in Hong Kong. Yes, we are in the middle of coronavirus scare. I got my face masks. I hope you do too. Anyway, I do still go outdoors once in a while, and I bought this actually tonight to replace one that I bought like 2 months ago that I was supposed to review that I never got around to doing, and then I drank it. Anyway, so let me explain. I actually have like a stockpile of drinks that I haven't even reviewed yet that is growing here in Hong Kong because I also, in the meanwhile, am traveling to Japan and other places and also filming videos there. So I'm like 3 months behind, and I've just got drinks that I haven't even reviewed yet that would only make me 4 or 5 months behind if I did. So anyway, long story short, lots of stuff coming eventually. So let's talk about Tai Hing. If you're not familiar with Tai Hing, it is actually a chain of Tings, which is kind of a Hong Kong style restaurant, kind of an eatery, and it's a pretty famous one. So they have their own branded milk tea drinks now. So the big claim to fame, that's what their logo looks like, by the way. The big claim to fame of Tai Hing lately is their Avengers themed ad campaign starring Eric Kwok, who's a local singer and actor. Doesn't do much singing lately, maybe. He seems to mainly make his money off of this one. And so he somehow looks like a Chinese version of Robert Downey Jr. So he's like the Chinese Tony Stark in this mock Avengers style ad campaign. So yeah, not on this one specifically, but on the restaurant as a whole. I definitely wouldn't consider Eric a friend of mine, but I have met him several times. So the other part of this ad campaign is the imitation Nick Fury, who's played by probably the closest thing to Samuel L. Jackson you'll find in Hong Kong, who's a actually pretty well-respected bass player named Ray Vaughan. I actually know him a lot better than Eric Kwok. I wouldn't say we're buddies, but we definitely know each other. Anyway, long story short, they keep coming out with more and more and more of these things because the MCU, at least until 2019, was going somewhere. So every time there was a new Avengers movie, they'd come out with a new ad campaign. So that has actually, I think, has made Tai Hing like a bigger deal. And that's led to them branching out into, I don't know what you call this, like licensing, syndication. They're syndicating their drinks outside of the restaurant. It's a 250 milliliter can. It's actually made in China, which is not too uncommon. So it's imported from China. But in this case, it's actually like the characters and stuff are in traditional Chinese. So this one's made for export to Hong Kong. Has the Hong Kong exportation sticker, but it says made in China. As far as the sugars go, actually not that bad. 8.3 grams per 100 milliliters, which a Coke is 10.6 here in Hong Kong. And if you have something like a VLT, I'm getting too much shine off. There we go. If you like a VLT lemon tea from Vita, it can be like 13, 14. So this is actually relatively healthy. And it's not carbonated, it's just a lemon tea. So anyway, let's open it up. It's actually pretty sweaty because it's been in the fridge. So yeah, it looks like milk tea. It's basically milky brown stuff. Tastes pretty decent. One big thing with like milk tea and also the lemon tea is in some places they will actually serve it with the sweetener separated out. So for example, even at McDonald's, or especially at McDonald's, they have the sweetener pack separate. So you can decide how sugared you want it to be, how sweet you want it to be. It's also pretty common in cha tings if you ask for, like, say, the lemon tea, which is kind of the default drink. You can say su team, which means like a less sugar or a little bit of sugar. So that's common enough where, I mean, to the fact where I even know what it is in Cantonese because it happens so much. So anyway, in this case, you're stuck with it, whatever they get, but they gave you the relatively low sugar version. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. Actually, the reason why I'm doing it tonight, even though I'm still 2 months backlogged, is because I had a pasta dinner that has some kind of spicy pepperoni in it, and it was just burning my mouth. So I was like, okay, time to do a video. So anyway, I could totally down this thing in a minute just to get all that spicy stuff out of my mouth. But that's basically it on this guide. Let me give a final verdict. I'm going to say Tai Hing milk tea to infinity and beyond. Or, no. Let me just say Tai Hing milk tea. There's no infinity stone for milk tea, but there should be. From Tai Hing. Okay, so anyway, that's pretty stupid, but what else am I going to say? So I think the whole point of this video is not so much about the drink. I just wanted to share with you guys these ads because they are kind of funny. In a bad way, but also funny because I actually know the people in them. So anyway, that's it for today. See you guys next time. That's my Captain America hood, by the way. There's also this Stoke baby tub that I haven't done a video on in like 3 years, so I'm a little bit behind. Anyway, that's it for today. Bye. Everyone, welcome back to Obscure Cola. Today we're going to try Coca-Cola Apple. I'm here with my son in Japan. Just got this at a Family Mart today. Apparently, Coca